Shimpaku Juniper I did last year at some point. So I bought it, transplanted to this, not much, just sort of widened it a bit. So not the heavy root work, just small root work, and then I wired it up last year, and it survived well, and it's you know, it's shooting out a lot of growth. Really, it got some wire biting in here, and slowly unwiring it as I needed to. It's really a mess of a tree. It's a tree, I would say, where I just bent branches wherever I wanted to. So you can see it's really quite bent. And you know, I had I think the apex up over here, something like that, maybe, I'm not sure. And this long branch, the movement was to the left, and then I have the trunk leaning to the right. And I was sort of just hiding this, these two branches, because again, this is just as thick as the main one here, little thinner there, but hard to tell for the eye. So it's, you know, what is that? Which line do you follow? So I kind of was hiding that, just with branches and stuff, I think. So, and I kind of want the eye to come up a little bit more. I can hint at this being the trunk line, and that gives it some movement. I was thinking of straightening it, just so that the movement wasn't so far to the right, and then my main branch going to the left and the apex going to the left or right up above. Because I think my apex will be sitting here kind of above, off to the right, and I do want it to the left a bit more. So, and then if I go like this, I can make that, I can try to show this trunk as a little bit taller tree, just a bit, and then hide that lower sort of section. Hide this lower section. So, taking off all the wire. It's held in this position pretty good. I've put a guy wire, there's a big branch here, put a guy wire to guy wire this in, and I've guy wired this to itself here to create a branch. So I'm feeling like this is gonna have to go back in here to fill out space. This branch I kind of want to just keep as it is and trim. And then I'm just going to start sort of placing branches around. Do want to kind of get this side. I feel like I have this side decent, especially with these little extra pads. And what I've gone with is, you know, I'm hoping you'll kind of see the trunk line. Yeah, it's quite confusing, obviously, with all the branches and everything. But up to here is the apex, and this I'm going to push in just a bit as well. So this is, I want to say, a month after. Maybe even a month and a half, 2. Yeah, you can see the gin looks a little long. You know, maybe cut it off there, and you know, there's that sort of piece too. I'm not sure about, but you can see it's really filled out, and it is kind of just like a helmet at this point. A little bit lower here. If we turn this way, the gin starts to look really strange, but I think that's the angle I had it at before, which was just to be able to see that, have it tilted up quite a bit so that this looks almost like a second branch versus a trunk. coming out sideways more. But it's really filled out nice. You can see how this Shimpaku just makes these beautiful little pads. You know, this could obviously use some more work. You know, and I think maybe extending this down and out. Just having it more in there, because it looks a little thick and off to the back there. Sort of carries a lot of weight, and you know, maybe thinning these out, making these little more delineated pads. You know, could use a thinning here in the fall.